Let's be real for a second. You've felt it, haven't you? That sinking feeling in your gut that the game is rigged. Society loves to tell you a story. They say if you're broke, it's a character flaw. They call it laziness. They say, just work harder. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps, as if you aren't already exhausted.
It's not a conspiracy theory, it's math. And it's the reason why getting a job might actually be the most expensive mistake you make.
Welcome to the poverty trap, or as I call it, the punishment for trying to succeed.
Let's play out a scenario. Maybe this is you. Maybe it's someone you know. You're scraping by on government help. It's not a glamorous life. You're barely covering rent. But you want more. You want to work. So you hustle, you interview, and finally, victory! You land a job paying $1,500 a month. You think, I did it. I'm climbing out of the hole. You start mentally spending that paycheck. But then, the system wakes up. The government computer sees that new paycheck and sounds the alarm. They say, oh, you have income now? You don't need us. And they cut your benefits. But they don't just cut a little bit. In many states, it's a cliff. You earn $1 too much, and poof! Your housing assistance? Gone. Food stamps? Vanished. Medicaid? History. So, you do the math. You earned $1,500 from the job. But you lost $1,800 in benefits. You are literally working 40 hours a week to be $300 poorer than when you sat on the couch. But wait, it gets darker. Because we haven't even talked about the work tax yet. Working isn't free. You need gas or bus fare to get there. That's $100 a month. You need a uniform or decent clothes. That's another $50. You need lunch. And the big one, the dream killer, childcare. If you lose your childcare subsidy, that job isn't just costing you benefits, it's costing you your children's safety. Suddenly, that ladder to the middle class looks a lot more like a slide covered in grease. This is why people stay stuck. Not because they don't want to climb, but because the ladder is missing the bottom rungs. Now, let's talk about what this does to your head. Because the financial cost is nothing compared to the mental cost. Living like this,
Constantly doing this impossible math, it breaks you.
Princeton researchers actually found that the stress of poverty drops your effective IQ by 13 points. That's like losing a full night of sleep, every single day. It's not that you aren't smart, it's that your brain has too many tabs open. You can't plan for 5 years from now when your brain is screaming about how to pay for dinner tonight.
So, the next time you hear a politician say poor people are just milking the system, get angry!
Because the people staying home aren't being lazy. They are being incredible economists. They are looking at the math. They see the cliff. And they are making the only rational choice to protect their families.
The system has created a game where the only way to survive is to refuse to play. And that is a tragedy. Because we are wasting so much talent, drive, and potential.
It doesn't have to be this way. We could turn the cliff into a ramp. We could build a floor that doesn't collapse. But until we admit the trap exists, we're just blaming the victims. I want to know your story. Have you ever had to turn down work because it would cost you too much? Drop it in the comments. Let's prove to the algorithm that this isn't just a me problem, it's an us problem. If this video made you feel seen, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna keep exposing the math they don't want you to see. Don't let them gaslight you. You're working harder than they'll ever know. Thanks for watching.